Have you ever wondered, what is Star Wars: The Bad Batch, the final season all about? It's a question that's been buzzing in the minds of fans around the globe. This final season is more than just another chapter in the Star Wars saga. It's a thrilling ride, filled with unexpected turns and mind-blowing revelations. So, what exactly does it entail? What stories unfold, and how do they shape the galaxy far, far away? Well, you've come to the right place. We're about to dig into the nitty-gritty of this epic conclusion. Before we delve into the final season, let's quickly recap what the Bad Batch series is all about. At its core, the Bad Batch is a tale of a unique squad of clones. Known as Clone Force 99, or the Bad Batch, they stand apart due to their distinct genetic mutations, which grant them special abilities. Our squad consists of Hunter, the leader with heightened senses; Wrecker, the muscle of the team with superhuman strength; Tech, the brains with enhanced intelligence; Crosshair, the sniper with superior marksmanship; and Echo, a regular clone soldier turned cyborg. The series is set in the aftermath of the Clone Wars, a tumultuous time in the Star Wars universe. As the Galactic Empire rises to power, our heroes grapple with their shifting identities, torn between their programmed loyalty to the Empire and their growing sense of self. Throughout the series, the Bad Batch faces various challenges, from dangerous missions to moral dilemmas. Along the way, they meet Omega, a young girl who is also a clone. Her presence adds a new dimension to their journey as they become her makeshift family and strive to protect her from the perils of the galaxy. The plot features a mix of standalone adventures and overarching narratives, with the Bad Batch crossing paths with familiar faces from the Star Wars universe and new characters alike. It's a story of survival, identity, and camaraderie, set against the backdrop of a galaxy in turmoil. The Bad Batch fits snugly into the Star Wars timeline, bridging the gap between the prequel trilogy and the original trilogy. It offers a fresh perspective on the immediate aftermath of the Clone Wars and the rise of the Empire, showcasing the struggle of those caught in the transition. Now that we're all caught up, let's dive into the final season. The final season of The Bad Batch is a roller coaster of emotions, action, and plot twists. It's a grand crescendo to the saga of this unique team of clones that we've come to know and love. In the final season, we witness the Bad Batch, a team of elite clone troopers with genetic mutations, face their toughest trials yet. The galaxy is in turmoil, with the Empire asserting its dominance and the rebellion in its infancy. Our heroes find themselves in the thick of it all, straddling the line between right and wrong, loyalty and rebellion. Each member of the Bad Batch goes through significant character development. Hunter, the group's leader and tactician, is pushed to his limits as he grapples with the changing landscape of the galaxy and his team's place within it. Tech, the team's brainiac, is forced to confront situations where his intellect alone cannot solve problems. Wrecker, the muscle of the group, must face his fears and insecurities. And Crosshair, the sharpshooter, continues to wrestle with his allegiances. The conflicts they face are not just external but internal as well. The Bad Batch must deal with the aftermath of Order 66, the directive that led to the extermination of the Jedi. They must confront their own identities as clones and question their purpose now that the war they were bred for is over. The final season also introduces new characters and revisits old ones, weaving a complex narrative that ties in beautifully with the larger Star Wars universe. In terms of plot, the final season is a thrilling ride. There are daring missions, tense standoffs, and unexpected alliances. There's a palpable sense of danger and uncertainty in every episode, keeping you on the edge of your seat. And yet, amidst all the action and drama, there are moments of humor, tenderness, and heart. These moments remind you that at its core, The Bad Batch is a story about family, loyalty, and finding one's place in the world. Without spoiling too much, let's just say the final season does not disappoint. It's a fitting end to the journey of The Bad Batch, filled with excitement, emotion, and plenty of Star Wars charm. One of the things that makes the final season of The Bad Batch so compelling is the character development. Indeed, character development is the heart and soul of any story, and The Bad Batch is no exception. Throughout the series, we've seen our beloved characters evolve, grow, and change in response to the events and circumstances around them. But it's in the final season where this growth truly comes to fruition. Hunter, the leader of the group, has always been defined by his strategic mind and protective nature. But in the final season, we see him grappling with the difficulty of balancing his duty to his team with his newfound fatherly instincts towards Omega. It's a struggle that adds depth to his character and makes him even more relatable. Tech, the team's intellectual powerhouse, also undergoes significant transformation. We see him starting to question and challenge his reliance on logic and facts, realizing that there's more to life and relationships than cold, hard data. Wrecker, the muscle of the group, continues to show us that there's more to him than just brute strength. His bond with Omega brings out a softer, more paternal side to his character, giving us a glimpse of the gentle giant beneath the tough exterior. Meanwhile, Crosshair's journey is perhaps the most dramatic of all. His loyalty to the Empire, coupled with the chip controlling his actions, leads him down a path of conflict and tension with his brothers. But it's through this struggle that we see him grappling with questions of loyalty, identity, and morality. And let's not forget Omega, the young female clone who quickly becomes an integral part of the team. Her innocence and naivete are put to the test as she navigates the harsh realities of the galaxy, forcing her to grow up faster than any child should. By the end of the final season, the characters we've grown to love are fundamentally changed. They've been tested, pushed to their limits, and forced to confront their deepest fears and insecurities. And through it all, they've emerged stronger, more complex, and undeniably more human. The final season of The Bad Batch not only wraps up the series, but also leaves a lasting impact on the Star Wars universe. The final season of The Bad Batch is a game changer. It masterfully weaves threads of its narrative into the larger tapestry of the Star Wars saga, providing a fresh perspective on the events we thought we knew. It's not just about wrapping up the story of Clone Force 99. It's also about enriching the Star Wars universe, expanding its lore and setting the stage for future tales. The show's exploration of the early days of the Galactic Empire has given us a unique viewpoint into the transformation of the galaxy. The Bad Batch has shown us how the galaxy changed in the aftermath of the Clone Wars and how the clones themselves grappled with their identities in the New Order. These insights, while specific to the Bad Batch, have wider implications for understanding the political and social landscape of the Star Wars universe. The final season also subtly ties into other Star Wars projects. The show has introduced characters and plot lines that could potentially be explored further in other series or movies. The series' exploration of the Kamino and cloning technology, for example, could potentially tie into the mystery of Emperor Palpatine's return in The Rise of Skywalker. The character developments and plot threads left hanging could serve as springboards for future Star Wars narratives. The Bad Batch's final season has also set a new tone for Star Wars storytelling. It has shown that Star Wars can delve into darker and more complex narratives, exploring themes like identity, loyalty, and the cost of war. This shift in storytelling approach could influence the tone and direction of future Star Wars projects. In essence, the final season of The Bad Batch is a pivotal piece in the Star Wars puzzle. It not only concludes the journey of our beloved Clone Squad, but also expands the Star Wars universe in exciting new directions. It's a testament to the intricate storytelling and rich world building that Star Wars is known for. The final season of The Bad Batch is more than just an ending, it's a new beginning for the Star Wars universe. As we wrap up our discussion on the final season of The Bad Batch, it's clear that this series has left an indelible mark on the Star Wars universe. We've delved into the heart of the series, picking apart its intricate plot lines, the character developments that kept us on the edge of our seats, and the profound impact it has had on the wider Star Wars narrative. The Bad Batch, with its unique blend of action, adventure, and emotional depth, has not only enriched the Star Wars universe, but also given us a fresh perspective on the complexities of the post-Clone War era. The final season, in particular, has shown us the struggles and triumphs of our beloved characters, while also presenting a poignant commentary on the themes of loyalty, identity, and redemption. Throughout this series, we've seen characters evolve, plot lines intertwine, and the Star Wars universe expand in unexpected ways. But more than that, we've seen a story that resonates with us on a human level, reminding us of the power of friendship, courage, and resilience in the face of adversity. Whether you're a lifelong Star Wars enthusiast or a newcomer to the galaxy far, far away, The Bad Batch offers a compelling narrative that is sure to captivate your imagination. So if you haven't already, I encourage you to immerse yourself in this extraordinary series. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the final season of The Bad Batch. May the Force be with you.